National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
A second down throw for Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Field, black. Ready, ready. Yellow, 40, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Black, slide 2. Black ultra. Red, yellow.
They'll go. Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah. We're going to 53. We're going to 53.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Then we're going to 53.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here's a third down and 4. Pistol now for Prescott. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Big time pitch and catch there on third down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Quick throw here is complete. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board. Now it is first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Young. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Trouble, 38. Steal, slap.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have a Panthers first down. They convert style there. Big play on fourth and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover? We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On second down, it's Dak. Forced out wide. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here we go. Line 8. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8. 26.
On third down, Prescott. That one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run with Dowdle. Room past the 20. Past the 40. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 95 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. No problem there on the extra point. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much there. This defense held to no gain.
That Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or two.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
We're going to 54. Right in. Yeah! 26.
On play action. Here's Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But I'll tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
Here we go, 46.
First down, Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw again, Dak. That's brought in, right side by Pickett. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
26.
Prescott again. Rolling right. This is caught at 2. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Ready.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Young. That's thrown right side but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Christian Roseboom there on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll be third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. For the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, like these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 10.
Ready?
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Got it. Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set.
To throw, Young. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Okay, right.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Now Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Hut.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Blue striker. Set, go.
Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Shot, 17. Green Jack. Ready?
They'll go. Young. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Let's go 47. Yeah! 26.
on 1st and 10. Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Brown getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. They don't want a repeat of 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
A gain of 11.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Kill. We're going to 52.
From the shotgun, it's down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 37 yards.
First down goal at the 5-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
A run on 1st and goal. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Yeah!
Prescott. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
The kicker on.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Horn now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set, ready. 50, green. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. And into the hands of McMillan on the slant. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
13 yards.
1st and 10.
That's another Panthers first
Down.
down. First and
45,
10 at the
wide.
30-yard line.
Set, cut.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
What's that?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Young. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Green Jack. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Gain of 15. First down, Dallas.
We're going to 54. Wide in. 26.
They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Wide in. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott now. To the right side here, passes caught. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
To throw is Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Wide in. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Oh, it turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
Ready?
Travel start on the ground. He's to the 40. And he will be taken down. But what a run as he's able to get it across midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter to gain a 43 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Set.
stay on the ground. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2.
Red, drill green. Red, 38. Flag blue. Needle blue. Set, go.
Here's Young to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Panther first down.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
Dowdle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Set cut.
Here's Young. This one is caught. Fourth and goal. They deliver. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Run here with Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Cowboys.
On the handoff, it's Davis. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 54 yards. Here we go. First and goal.
We're going to 53. Hey, 47, 26.
Now, Prescott. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Okay, ready? Ready.
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Fight, red, cycle. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Going up top. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Carolina. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. This taken just shy of the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's first down. In motion, Lamb.
Kill. Here we go, 46.
Dak gonna throw it here on first down. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now on second and long.
Yeah, here we go. I take line 8. We're going to 54. Line 8.
Pistol now for Prescott. Left side. Caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. They'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. Locked down at 21 as he's able to spike it right there. Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A run with Davis. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This a potential game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Maris Leofau.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say